Okay, I wanted to do a quick video of my kitchen radio. Now, back in the day, I used to have a kitchen radio and it was an internet radio. You might have seen years ago a cool smartphone video about that. But now, it is this. You can see it's attached to tiles in the kitchen via, it's actually a car mount, and you can see hopefully just about the car mount there actually sucks instead of to the windscreen to the tiles in the kitchen. I've got a very large phone which has actually come from China. I wasn't too bothered on the specs. All I wanted was a very big screen to make it easier to use. It's a Doogie phone, which is actually designed in Spain, but you can buy this off GearBest and various other places. You can see here that I've got it plugged in, always plugged in down the bottom here. I just removed it just now. So it stays like that, so it's very easy to access in the kitchen. You can also get things like cooking recipes and stuff. Now the Bluetooth speaker that it connects to is actually on top of one of these cupboards up here. So it's actually up there, and it's actually always on charge, and it's plugged into you know, these downlighters that you get in the kitchen. So it's plugged into there, feeding off the electric. Now if you get a Bluetooth speaker, which you're going to need, you have to get one which doesn't have power saving mode, doesn't turn off, because if you do lose the Bluetooth connection, you have to basically go up to the top of that wardrobe, top of the cupboard rather, and then reconnect it all back up again and turn it back on. So I've got it permanently on and permanently charging. Same with the phone. Now I've installed a number of apps on here. You can see I've got YouTube for any music videos on YouTube. I've got Mixcloud, I've got Spotify there, I've got TuneIn Radio, which is what a lot of people use to get internet radio stations. You can get pretty much every radio station on here. So Classic FM, Radio 5, Talk Radio, any sort of radio station that has a stream. So we've just been to Florida and Max 98.3, was it 8 or 94? 8.3, I think it was. That was the radio station out in Florida, and I can listen to it here in the UK. You can press play on there. You can also set yourself a little shortcut. It's going to play a little advert in front of the stream like this. You can get rid of that advert by paying for the TuneIn premium app, I believe, on Google Play, and you can turn off the screen if you wish, or you can have it on there and showing adverts. Obviously there's the trial that it's going on about. Now I've got iPlayer radio on there, so you can see BBC iPlayer. I've got Radio 1. I can go into here, get any radio station that the BBC do. I've got Radio 1, 1 Extra, Radio 2, Radio 3, 4, 5, 6, World Service, etc, etc. All the stuff, and you can get on-demand content through there too. And you can go through the schedule and go back a few days and choose whatever you want. So I've got a few shortcuts. I've also got the Nest here, the Nest connection, so I can see how warm it is in the living room. This is a little app called Thermostats, just so that I can get a shortcut to this the screen there. I've also put a volume control app on here because it was a little fiddly, keep pressing the volume up and down. That is it. That is my kitchen radio station. Obviously we've got Spotify on there, which we use quite a lot for our playlist, but that is how I listened to radio here in the UK, at least. There's a lot of DAB radio stations now popping up. DAB here in the UK has blossomed quite a bit recently. It doesn't just use MP3 anymore. They've got new codecs coming on stream, which newer DAB radio stations use, and that has got, there's a lot of selection. We've got 74 DAB stations here. However, with internet radio, which is effectively what this is, and streaming and on-demand content on an Android phone, it's a bog standard Android phone with a big screen. You can get these really, really cheap, or you can just find an old Android phone that you might have in the cupboard, stick it onto a tile in the kitchen, and then set up a Bluetooth speaker, and there you go. That is your kitchen entertainment center.